Hello, everyone. It's been a while since I uploaded. I know it's been a bit, and I had a lot to say, and I did say it, but I forgot to turn on my voice and switch it to the mic I'm using. So there is an entire recording, about almost an hour long, of me literally building and talking to myself. That's fun. Um, I'm not exactly upset, but it is quite unfortunate. So let me explain what this video is all about. Jump straight to the point, and not 50 minutes of literally doing nothing. I did do something, but here we are, this place. Let me explain what exactly you're looking at. From your view, it just probably looks like a camp. But from my view, I need to explain. In this world, I am playing as a settler. I'm in creative mode to build what I'm going to build, of course, but initially, my character that I'm playing as is a settler. He comes from an unknown, faraway land. We're not going to say where his origins are because I haven't thought that far ahead. But for now, we're here in this camp, this tent, and literally in the middle of nowhere. What I'm going to do in this is build the progress and also tell you what I'm going to be doing with the progress and why it's needed. So far, we have a tent. Shelter. That's exactly what our settler would probably think of first moving here. Once that's down, he would probably put down his bag so he can sleep on something a little bit more cushy. We also got a cup. Yes, I used the flower pot for that. We have a wooden spear. Yes, we made a sick pile for that. And a rock pile in case we needed anything else. And of course, I'm calling this the bag, but it's a chest. We have some food and wool and an axe to do basic things. The wooden spear, we can hunt, we can go fishing. With the axe, we can carve and chop down trees. And with that axe, we have made a cart. With some spare logs, of course, from that tree I chopped down. And over here, with some sticks, and, of course, I can't really resemble it, but with some sticks, we made a hanging post to hang either the food that we get from the animals or the hide to dry it. We also have a hitching post for our animal here that we arrived in. Why did I choose this location out of all the places around here? Good question. I think it's just because it's surrounded by hills and it's, relative nice access to the rivers, and anywhere else would be too close or too far. I think it's just a nice little spot. I did have to edit the terrain a little bit because there was a lava pit right next to me and mobs sounds because there's a cave directly underneath the tent. So yeah, I had to light that up. This is our camp. This is the settlers' camp. I've pretty much went out of my way to give all the necessary details just for this camp in case we ever do expand it, and the statistics. The name of this camp is called River's End. We have one pop, one animal, and one structure, which is the tent. So that's about it for the camp. You'll never hear me say that word again. Um, as we expand, we're going to probably want a pathway. Not a paved one, just a regular dirt, maybe rooted pathway to get away or go places, just a little bit more faster. Um, it will probably just go around this area. Our settler will probably do it himself. And yes, he is all alone with his animal. But this does not mean that I'm not going to leave an opportunity where he will find other people. Or probably not when I'm recording. I will add other locations for our settler to eventually see and explore. But the whole point of him being here is that it's untouched, supposedly. We might leave some mystery locations. I'm not going to expose anything because I don't know exactly what I'm going to build, but when the time comes, I'll show you. For that will be all for this introduction, I suppose. For some plans, which will probably be necessary, is where the location of the prominent settlement will probably be. I do plan to expand this to be a settlement, I feel like that's not too much to get, like, it's obvious that there's something going to be here. But before any settlement even gets erected from the ground, we need supplies and resources. And that's exactly what I've demonstrated here. Once we have more people, we'll just have bigger piles of rocks and sticks and logs, and more carts and etc. And more tents, of course, for people to sleep in. Once the settlement has grown to a size that is sustainable and enough to be a workforce, we will actually start building houses. And of course, these will be primitive, but easy to build because the resources that are accessible. This is actually very convenient to have right here, this little cavern. This will be, in future reference, good for a location to mine. But as for that, that's the initial end goal or objective, the main objective, I guess. We'll probably go over the steps later, and I'll take you through the journey as we go. I was kind of short and quick, but let me explain why I've not been uploading and why I've not been really active. If you do check the videos in my recent posts, I haven't been exactly in the best state of mind, and I haven't been in the best conditions. And about a day and a half ago, things went terribly wrong. Real life problems started happening, and it was all very spontaneous and quick, but it was sort of a build up. And I don't want to get down to the specifics because it's very personal, and I prefer not my audience to know too much about those things. But for now, it will remain private. Thank you for watching. Um, if you like what I'm doing here and you like the concept and the idea, please consider leaving a like or leaving a comment. I do appreciate any support that is shown. So thank you. Anyways, safe travels. Good night. Have a good day wherever you are in the world. And yeah.